If you have spent any time in personality psychology, you have probably had this feeling, that there is a bigger picture just out of reach. You read about the Big Five, and it explains a lot, but not everything. You pick up the MMPI, and it captures something the Big Five misses. You look at the Dark Triad literature, and it maps a region neither of the other two touches. Each model illuminates a piece of the puzzle, and you can sense that they belong together, but nobody has built the table where you can lay them all out and see the whole picture. That is the problem this project tries to solve. We built the shared infrastructure that has been missing, a single computational space where any trait from any tradition can be searched, compared, and classified alongside every other. Let's move on to Part 2, History and Construction, and how this computational space was built. This project started in April 2023 with a simple question: how many personality models are there? I started digging and found 6, then 12, then 22, and eventually capped the atlas at 44 models across 7 categories. The early challenge was normalization. Every model describes factors using trait vocabulary. We standardized a 5-column pattern for every model. This consistency is what makes cross-model comparison possible. Once the 44 datasets existed, we passed every trait through an OpenAI embedding model, turning text into points in a 1,536-dimensional space. Then, we trained classification models and built a FAISS search index to retrieve related traits instantly, ensuring rapid comparison across all models. Now let's take a quick walk through the GitHub repository where all this is housed. Everything needed to run this atlas is open and available in the GitHub repository. Let's take a quick walk through how it is organized. The _atlas_ folder contains the core data. Every model has a detailed model card documenting its theoretical basis, factor structure, and performance metrics, along with starter notebooks. Moving to the final step of the construction, the empirical validation, where we put the atlas to the test. We ran 3 major experiments to validate the atlas. Experiment 1 asked, can the classifiers distinguish factors above chance? Yes. On 5,000 novel items, every single model beat its random baseline, averaging 59% accuracy. To ensure our test items were valid, a panel of 3 independent LLMs reviewed them. They agreed with each other almost perfectly, and with the expected factor 96% of the time. The 59% accuracy was a classifier limitation, not an item ambiguity problem. Experiment 2 targeted those classifier limitations. By upgrading to 3,072-dimensional embeddings and using data augmentation on struggling models, we pushed the overall atlas accuracy up to 71.5%. Experiment 3 was the ultimate test. Can the classifiers handle items written by human psychologists? We ran items from 21 published instruments through the atlas. The accuracy actually went up, hitting nearly 70%. More importantly, the search index proved its worth. 100% of the human items retrieved related constructs from their correct atlas categories. In conclusion, the Personality Atlas provides a crucial bridge for personality psychology. Personality psychology has spent a century building incredible, distinct models that existed in silos. The Atlas provides the shared coordinate system to finally bridge them. At its core, every one of these 44 models exists because someone wanted to understand people better. The Atlas makes it possible for all of those efforts to finally find each other. In our next video, we will open the notebook and explore all 44 models live in one space. Until then, you can clone the repo and run the demo yourself in 5 minutes.